Hi everybody, it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you today with an Ink Flight unboxing. Yay! So I'm also coming to you on my lunch break, so this is going to be kind of a quick video because I have to go back to work, but I wanted to do this. And also, yeah, I'm playing around with the setups, and so I think I've kind of got it where it's more like overhead instead of from the side, and so we'll see if this works. I'm doing this now. If it doesn't work, I'll re-record it, and yeah, but hopefully it works. It looks like it's gonna work. So this month's Ink Flight came in a different package than usual, and I've already opened it and kind of looked at it because of course I have. But yeah, so this month we are going to be welcomed to Waterman. So this is actually like kind of exciting. At first I was like kind of like meh about it. Not really meh about it, but it's like you go from Sailor and Ackerman to Waterman, like whatever. But the thing that's great about this is I have only tried one of these inks before. I have a bottle of Serenity Blue because I bought like a Parker 51 ones from eBay, and I was like, what ink do I put in it? I didn't want to like ruin it. So so everybody says that that's like a good ink for like getting pens started or if you have a problem with it. So I bought a bottle of that. It's great. I love it. It's a great blue, but I've never really tried any of these others. I wrote with Tender Purple once at the San Francisco Pen Show. It was in the pen testing booth, and I kind of I wasn't excited about it. I don't like the shade of purple, or at least I didn't then. So we're gonna revisit it now and talk about it. And so here are the inks, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, the thing about this is it's Waterman, so it's a brand that's been around for like 100 years or even longer. The colors that we have are Serenity Blue. I don't know how to do this because I don't know if I'm gonna have to flip it. Mysterious Blue, which I'm excited about. Inspired Blue, which is also pretty. Harmonious Green. Audacious Red. Tender Purple. See, I love the purple in the vial, but when I've seen it like on paper, it's not my favorite. And then Absolute Brown, which is shocking because purple. But anyway, so here we go. Put those off to the side. And then, yeah, so we'll do some swatches and then I'll show the goodies. As always, my trusty coloring card. I really hope this setup works because this is actually a lot more comfortable and I don't have to I don't accidentally hit it. And so I have my Moon Man glass dip pen, and I have some water and some cards, and yeah, so let's get going. We'll start with Serenity Blue. This is the one that I am most familiar with. It's just a great basic blue ink. And so yeah, it's just a blue ink. So Waterman. I don't know why I feel the need to like say what the thing is. I hope my head's not in frame. And I don't know what the lighting looks like because, and this is 3/20/20. I don't know what the lighting looks like. I have the back lit. Let me try this. I don't know if this helps at all or causes a problem or whatever. There, I don't know, is that better? I don't know, can you even see? Oh, I have no idea what this looks like. Anyway, so yeah, so here is that. Oh, I forgot my paper towel. Sorry if this seems rushed, it kind of is. But I wanted to try and see if this works. This wouldn't work for like long videos, but like for unboxings and stuff, I could totally like just come home at lunch and like record some videos. Yeah. Or at least for like the Ink Flight, because those don't take much time. And then we go ahead and swatchy. Just a nice basic blue. I have this in actually I have it in this pen right here. Oh, that cap is on weird. But anyway, this is a Ever Sharp Symphony something, some numbers with a little flex nib. But yep, so there's that. And I almost dumped this ink vial. Did you see that? I almost dumped it over. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, we're gonna do another one, another blue. That was Pearl. Say hi, Pearl. Or don't. Both cats are here because they're like, what the heck are you doing here? If I remember right, this is like a darker blue or like a kind of a blue-black. It's definitely a different shade of blue. Oh, actually, I don't like leaving my dip pen in there because I don't want it to accidentally get chipped. Let me take that out real fast. So this, I think it was it this weekend? So I've been listening all week to Harry Styles, like his new album. Well, both of his albums actually, like his solo stuff. I've been like obsessed. And I wasn't like obsessed, but then I watched like a Howard Stern interview that he had just done had popped up. Maybe it was last week, and I was just watching it this weekend. I don't know, but this interview that he did, he was on the Howard Stern show, which don't even get me started on Howard Stern, but he did an interview, and it was like an hour and a half long, and I was watching it. I was talking to a friend about like what was happening, and like the thing that pissed me off, though actually it was not as cringy as I expected it to be, but there were a couple of spots. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna mess, oh no, I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna try this. Okay. It's not perfect, but then I don't have a white spot. Like sometimes, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so those are two different blues. Okay, anyway, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. And it was just, it wasn't as cringy as I expected it to be because Howard Stern, but there was a couple moments where Harry Styles, his band that he had in the studio had, I don't know if it's his like full band, but the band that he had in the studio was, it was 3 men including himself and then 3 women. This is Waterman inspired blue. Looks like it's gonna be like a turquoisey blue. That's exactly what it is. And so he didn't even talk to the guys in the band. He like immediately went to like the drummer, who's a woman, and the keyboard player. And I think there was like, I don't know if she was guitar or bass, but another instrument player in the background. And he like specifically talked to them and was like, oh, how are you not in love with Harry? And da-da-da. It's like so stupid. Like, whatever. Like, women cannot play instruments either. So I was like all incensed. And yeah. But anyway, ever since I watched that stupid interview, it's not stupid, but ever since I watched that interview, I've like been obsessed with listening to the album, and I have been just listening to it on repeat. It's like fun enough that I can chair dance at work to a couple of things, but also like calm enough that I'm not like like all over the place. Anyway, it's good. Oh, almost wrecked it, but I didn't. Yeah, so that's what I've been listening to at work. And yeah, this is really pretty, like inspired. Didn't this, one of these used to be called Florida Blue, and I think it was this one. And if it wasn't, it should have been. And I don't know what that sound was. I don't know if you heard that sound. I heard a sound. Anyway, that's really pretty. I really hope this is in frame because I have no idea how this is set up. And if I have to re-record this, you're not going to see me doing swatches, and that will be bummed. So I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to do green next. But yeah, So that was a thing. And then there was something else. There was like, oh, there was something else. Like, oh, he was talking about like therapy or something like that. And I guess Harry said something about she when they were talking about his therapist. And he's like, she, oh my God, you're gonna like sleep with her. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my goodness. Men and women can exist in the same room without having sex. But anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent that I did not expect to go on. But anyway, I've been listening to the Harry Styles album like on repeat forever. Although yesterday, I decided I wanted to play with pens and stuff. And one of my favorite things to do is just write lyrics down. I've always, since I was a teenager, done that. I have gone into, like, I've pulled the liner notes out of CDs. I've gone on the internet. I've looked up lyrics. I've, like, written them down. I used to have a giant binder of lyrics that I just typed up from my favorite songs. And it's just a thing that I like to do. And so one of the pen things that I like to do when I want to play with pens is I write lyrics down. And so I was doing that yesterday. Yesterday I was working on the new Green Day album because Green Day is my favorite band. And I waited a long time to listen. I mean, not a long time, like 2 weeks, but that's a long time because I usually listen to it like right when it comes out. And I was afraid that I was gonna not like it. And I love it. It's stupid that I didn't think I would not like it. Like, I'm not gonna like Green Day, but anyway, so I've been writing the lyrics to the songs down. That's a pretty green. I like that a lot. It's kind of like a tealy green. It's got a little blue in it anyway. Well, I mean, green obviously has blue in it, but it's on the blue. It's got more blue than yellow, is what I'm trying to say. See if this does anything. Yay! Oh, did I splash water or something? Or is that just from... I don't know what that's doing, but cool. And then everybody is freaking out about coronavirus. So everybody stay safe. Wash your hands. Sing your 20 minutes of your favorites. Or 20 minutes. Yes, wash your hands for 20 minutes. 20 seconds of your favorite song. But yeah, this is fun though. This is a pretty ink flight. Like, it's basic, but like there's nothing wrong with that. Like I know I have at least one knitter that watches this channel. They're a pen person that also knits, and my knitting friends have subscribed. I don't know if they've watched it all, but they've subscribed and support, or clicked on the link and support. I don't know. I don't think they've all subscribed, but some of them have. In support of me doing this, like an analogy that I can use that I was thinking of on my way home actually is Waterman ink is kind of like, this is gonna mean nothing to most of you, but it's like Red Heart yarn that you can get at Walmart, or like if you like nicer, if your yarn's not like me, like maybe like Cascade 220 or Brown Sheep, like the basic yarns that you like learn to knit with and stuff like that. Like I said, Red Heart, Karen, Simply Soft, whatever. This ink is kind of like that. Those yarns are great and they're perfectly serviceable, and they will get you a knitted object if that is what you so desire. But if you have the chance to get a hand-painted skein of yarn that stripes like a rainbow, or your favorite team's colors, or just is like done with such love by an independent person that uses that money to pay their bills or feed their family, like the flashy yarn is almost always gonna win, because especially if you make socks like I do, like, so in this instance, like Waterman is like this basic yarn or basic ink that's been around forever, and it's a great ink and everybody loves it, but nobody ever like talks about it because they're too busy talking about like the Sailor inks, like the Sailor Studio or the Sailor like 50 States that they're coming out with, that I'm trying really hard not to buy all freaking 50 of them. But they've just released, or they are releasing soon, California, which I obviously need, and Colorado, which is a beautiful purple, so obviously I need that too. But I don't need to buy 50 more inks. So we're gonna probably pass on that, but or at least most of them. I'll get some of them, like maybe the first two. The first two, and we'll revisit. But yeah, so these are like perfectly basic inks, but everybody wants like the Sailor Manu, like the dual shaders, like the Troublemaker inks, and the independent like super fun inks, and like the super sheening diamine inks. Even diamine I would say is like a basic ink, but they keep it like fresh with all their sheening inks and the new colors and the new series, and it's like there's so much out there to play with that why would you just go play with these inks if you don't have to? Like Iroshizuku with their beautiful bottles and whatever. So like there's always something new and shiny, so nobody ever thinks, I mean, not nobody, but like everybody that I see on Instagram and in the YouTube, like they're wanting to play with the new fun things. And this is not a new fun thing, but it's fun to get to experience. Oops, that is, I don't know what that is. It's fun to experience playing with it because I'm not gonna, like if I have ink money, I'm gonna go buy Ferris Wheel Press. I'm not gonna go buy a bottle of Waterman or like, or whatever, like some other basic Aurora Black or whatever. Even though Aurora Black is an amazing black and everybody should have some. I have a couple samples, so I don't need a bottle because it's going to take me forever to use them. So, yeah. That's my little tangent on that. So, I'm glad that I got these in the Ink Flight because now I get to play with them. And if there's something here that I really like I know that I really like it, and I can add it to the collection if necessary, or just like table it. Like obviously use my sample and experience it to the fullest, but know that it's out there and I've had experience playing with it and learning things about it. So yeah, I like this brown a whole lot. Brown inks are like, brown inks and I have a thing, but I just realized I didn't write my stuff on the red one. So let me do that real fast. Cat's getting into nonsense. Check the time. Oh yeah, I gotta go in a minute. Gonna go back to work with inky hands. So here's brown, but yeah, this is a great brown. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I want to say like a reddish brown, but it's just, that's a good brown. My favorite brown is a Iroshizuku, I forget what it's called. I think it means chestnut or something. Yamaguri? I think it's Yamaguri. That's my favorite brown that I've ever used. I like to use that in my Vanishing Point Rodin because it cracks me up to use a brown ink in that pen because brown is so like earthy and brown. And that pen is so flashy. Yeah. It's a good thing that these aren't full samples because that would have been knocked over. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. All right, last ink sample. Saved this one for last. Kind of because I'm scared, kind of because I have used it like once before, like in a very brief instance. But yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully this changes my mind because this is supposed to be, this is like a purple that people recommend. And this is not a purple that I have yet enjoyed very much, so. So writing it on the card and doing this little scribble, I don't mind the shade of it. I think my biggest problem with this is the sheen. I don't like the sheen that is on this ink. Because that shade of purple is really nice. But I think the sheen that comes on this ink is like, it's green, but it's like a sea foam green or something. We'll see if we can get it. Purposely be heavy-handed on this one. See, I like that. Why don't I like this ink? Why don't I? Okay. Let that kind of do its thing. And then I'll set that off to the side, and then I'll talk about the little goodies that we got. So the goodies that we got were a Clairefontaine Flying Spirit A5 notebook with assorted covers. I love the cover that I got, by the way. And then Midori index labels. It's Shirato. I love the labels too. Actually, I like these goodies a lot. So they're these little index labels, and they peel up, and then you can use it kind of like it says here, like as a little tab. So you can use it in your bullet journal or your journal or your diary or your just a notebook that you're taking notes in, like a thing that you want to remember or a page you want to flip to often. And so I don't know if you can see it. It's like clear with a like a tab, and then clear, and then you just stick it. Here's the instructions. You like stick one side to it and then flip it over, and then boom, little tab. And I think that'd be great. Like in my little journal, if I wanted to use it, like a specific memory that I want to flip to a lot or whatever. I put pictures in my journal because I have one of those little photo printers that you can print from your phone. And I'll put pictures in there sometimes, like if something like really significant happens. And then this Flying Spirit notebook has butterfly. It says free yourself. I'm gonna do this in case it's upside down. Either that or it's upside down right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's a notebook, and it has a little floppy here. And then it's, I think it's ivory paper, 90 GSM Clairefontaine paper. That's a really nice notebook. And then it's great because you can like use this as a bookmark kind of. So if you're in here, and then you can just like flip to the page that you need. Anyway, I really like this notebook. It's really cool. I'll be interested to see if anybody, not many people post these videos or anything, so I hope if people post things, and it's stitch bound. What's it say? It's lined, it's 96 pages, so 48 sheets, 90 GSM, ivory paper, and it's lined, as you saw. So yeah, so this is a cool notebook. I am looking forward to using that. And I love the cover, the little butterfly. I love it. I love it. So I feel like this was a pretty successful ink flight. It might not have been the flashiest ink flight that we've ever had, but yeah, we have some good inks. So here's a Mysterious Blue. There's kind of a little bit of green in that. And then Serenity Blue, and that's what these compare. So this is like a blue, and this is, I wouldn't say that this is a blue-black, but it's like the different blue. And then just to keep going with the blues, we have Inspired Blue. I love that one a whole lot. But I have that ink. I have ink like that. Lamy Pacific would be a good comparison. Maybe I should do like a comparison video with that. Like do I have? Maybe I can show you. Maybe I can show you. This is, okay, let me check this out. This is, I think I've shown this before. This is my Everything Else coloring. I need to like split it up or do something, but I'm thinking Monteverde. Do I have Capri Blue is what I'm thinking of. Maybe, do I not have a card for that? How do I not have a card for that? I know I've had like 800 samples. Blue. I guess I don't. That's weird. Okay, well, never mind then. Here's Navajo Turquoise. But yeah, so that's like a turquoisey blue, and that's like a blue, and that's like, I guess blue. I think I've seen it advertised as a blue black, or like it's a dark blue anyway. It's a different blue. Anyway, this is out of control. So, and then we have Audacious Red, and then this, it doesn't have sheen, but it has like the shading here, and this has a little bit of red sheen. I don't notice any sheen on that one really. Harmonious Green has the ever so slight touch of little sheen right there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's not sheen, but it's like dark. And then Absolute Brown. And kind of hold these up. I didn't hold the rest of these up, so here's this one. And this one. That one. That one. And then last but not least, Watermelon Tender Purple. Although I love the color in this swatch. Yeah, it's the sheen I don't really like. And you can't really see, it's there, but it's not like, anyway, yeah, so that's really pretty. So here's what we got. Got that, got some ink samples. And the little labels. And ta-da! There's our ink flight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you next month. Well, I mean, I'll see you before next month. We'll do a different video of some kind. But yeah, I actually have some cool plans for some things. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching this video. Like if you feel like it, comment if you want to. I love comments. Subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not the boss of you, but I would love if you did any or all of those things. And yeah, look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.